by the name of Brittany Denise, who lives in Atlanta, and she's not doing very well. It's crazy because Atlanta is supposed to be a great city for African-American women, but that ain't the case for her. Let's check out the video and how she's suffering.
Where are people working? What are y'all doing where you can afford basic life needs and necessities and still have your life and enjoy some part of your life? Like, I need to know what people are doing that I'm not doing, because your girl is burnt the fuck out. Like, burnt out. I work a little part-time job. I do Lyft every single day. I take catering jobs here and there, and nothing to show for it. Like, not a thing.
So part-time job, catering, and Lyft, and nothing to show for it. Let's continue.
It's to the point where, like, I've cut out everything. I don't have my own place anymore. Haven't had my nails done in months. Haven't had my hair done in months. And I'm not saving. The bills that I do have is not stopping. It's like, what the is going on?
So wait a minute. You gave up everything. So you don't have, it seems like you don't have a house. So if you're not living someplace, maybe you are. What are you spending your money on? What kind of bills you got?
And like, I see my friends like just living life. It's to the point I don't even really hang out with my friends anymore because I feel so low after hanging out with people. I feel like a loser, like a bum after hanging out with people, because I'd be like, my friends, like, they travel a lot. All of them travel a lot, can come and go as they please, shop. Like, a busy day to them is going to get their lashes and their nails done and going to Target and going to get groceries or something, and then going to get a cocktail. Like, that's a busy day for them. And after I hang with them, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like, I have to, like, when I spend money to do anything to enjoy myself or on myself, like, I really have to think and put thought into it.
Damn.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her.
And these are the women here. So they wait until they start to hit the wall, and now they struggling, you know, but she says she used to be independent and she regrets it. So that's the modern woman right now. She like, it's rough out here for real.
This is what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to avoid women coming to these conclusions, wind up somewhere in your Uber car, low on gas, and don't know which way is up. It's unfortunate, but we hope we helping.
I don't understand the mindset these days. All of them want to be entrepreneurs. Don't nobody want to work for nobody. Don't nobody want to do hard work. Don't nobody want to work in a factory and make that money come up. It's all kinds of jobs. I just don't understand. Did she say Atlanta or something like that? Or she was in Atlanta? That place has got to have factory over factory over factory over factory.
They don't want them jobs.
Huh?
They talk about that. They don't want the factory jobs. That's why we scoff at, you know, when the whole overall message of work equality. Women don't want to be in no ditch digging no hole at the water authority. They don't want to be in no factory over hot molten steel, you know. So they really don't want that equality.
See, I take that over being in my damn car. That's for sure. I'd be in that factory.
But she's gonna be in shame. She's gonna be embarrassed. Her friends gonna make fun of her. Don't you get it?
Ain't she embarrassed and ashamed that she can't afford not to live in her car?
She can fake it. She can fake it till she make it.
She's still working. She's still working, but she living in her car. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm working, and I'm.
Is she living in her car?
Well, no. O'Shea asked her, or he implied that she was living in her car. I'm not saying she's doing anything right or wrong. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there's other options besides taking jobs that you don't want. You need to take a job that you don't want.
Amen.
And make it work. Even if you have to have two jobs, you can't afford one. How you working part-time when there's more than, I don't understand that part-time stuff.
How you working part-time and you unemployed? Like you,
I'll say this:
no income. You unemployed, no retirement income, no pension. You know that's what part time for,
right?
You know, it's for
folks' bills that are paid. Folks that own a house already and they ain't got to pay on no house. That's what part time workers are supposed to do. People who already did all of that and they ain't got to have a lot of income. But you got to have a lot of income because you're a young girl, and apparently you ain't got no kids, and well, we don't know. But all I know is she need to get out there and get into a factory job, get into whatever the kind of job she needs full time. And then the first thing gonna be out of her mouth, I need a man so he can help me pay for stuff. Mm-hmm. If you're a failure as a female, and the only thing you can do is do part-time work, then you damn sure don't need no man taking care of you, because you're gonna pull him down into the gutter right along with you. You need ambition. He need that woman too. He need a woman that can go be a go-getter too. What happened if we need some medicine and stuff for the kids and I ain't got no money? I got to depend on you to come up with the money. But if I know you a knucklehead, I know you ain't coming up with the money. Who wants to deal with a woman that don't know nothing?
I'll be trying to tell them. They don't be trying to hit me, Heathen Queen. Hopefully they hear from you.
That's all she got is her legs open. Who want that? I mean, I get it. You know, that might be one of the first things that you look at. But once we get out of the bed, you got to have somebody who know how to think, who know how to talk, who know how to hustle and get some money. Right? Mm-hmm. So that's why I think it's important for women to work, is because they need to know the struggle of getting your own money. They need to know the struggle of paying bills. If you pay everything and she don't pay nothing, I'm gonna treat you like a simp, and I'm gonna roll all the way over you. That's just the way it's gonna be. And most women don't want to say that, but ask them for real, in the dark, where ain't nobody listening. If he pays all your bills, you gonna act up, right? Yeah.
I want to ask you this, AD, as a single man, hearing what Heathen Queen just said. If you yourself saying you want to be a provider man, but if women are saying, if you provide for me, I'm gonna walk all over you, where you at now in the dating market then?
Oh, nah, that ain't going down over here. That ain't walking in my door. You better keep that dirt off my mat right there. You better keep that dirt off my mat.
But my question is,
that dirt on me.
If modern women are saying, if they all operating like this, even if they in chameleon mode, how you going about being a provider then? Even if you think she down, but deep down she thinking like what Heathen Queen just said.
Well, what it comes down to is, to me, is it depends on where I'm at in life. So if I'm already making enough money to support both of us, all I need her to do is support. That's all I need to be a feminine asset.
Or do you ever consider the other side, the 50-50 life that we talking about? Is that a man's safety to prevent himself from women like Heathen Queen saying of being walked all over? My safety precaution is you gonna bring half to the table too.
Well, my goal is to be more than wealthy. You know, I want to shoot for the stars. So, I mean, I'm gonna just be 100 with you. If you not on the page where I'm trying to go, then I'm not gonna allow you to come in and do anything to prevent me from getting anywhere that I need to go. There's gonna be anything to take from where I need to go. So I'm gonna be a protector, and that's my job as a man, is to be a protector all the time. So I'm supposed to protect the bag. You feel me? Protect the home. Make sure nothing coming in and out of this home is supposed to go stop me from getting where I need to go to provide for my family. To do anything in the nature of a threat on what I need to do to keep my establishment in its peace.
You mean as a husband, right? You mean as a husband, not as the boyfriend. You mean as a husband, you got
look, that's so if you want to speak to that, then okay, I'll speak about her on the individual level. Her problem is she don't have acquired skill that is able to sustain herself as an adult.
Right.
But as a wife, if she acquired the skill to be a wife, to be a feminine asset, maybe she can step in a home with a man that is on point and on page, that she can get in there and be, and then she wouldn't have the same issues, because there's always going to be a man that's going to be able to provide and protect and provision that may want to proclaim, but she needs to make herself available as a feminine asset.
I want to touch on this right quick. So Crystal said, so basically stay-at-home traditional wives are all snakes or gold diggers. That's no, not snakes. Traditional women built with their man. I don't know how we don't get this. Even if she didn't work, she made things work. She kept paid the bills, took the money, paid the bills. When stuff was scarce, she went to, the Goodwill to get the kids some clothes. This is the stuff they don't talk about. This is the type of building together and working together, Bonquisha won't do. Learn how to make meals from scratch because it's more economically sound. Bonquisha, like, I ain't doing that. No, now it's too much of a struggle. Now this is struggle, love. So we can't say that. No, because traditional wives are done. That's done.
Yeah, he's the queen. She was speaking in the context of a man going in, you know, a woman met him at the finish line and paying all the bills and say, oh, you ain't got to do nothing right away. You didn't even earn anything, right? You just maybe got some good coup de cotta. So, you know, but
no, I'm saying I believe if you're married to a person, then being a provider is great. That can work because she's already proven herself to be worthy of a ring and worthy of getting married and that kind of thing. I'm saying just jumping out the box and paying for everything, you asking to get took. You asking to get be a sucker. But if you marry this woman and you married to her, then of course, I believe in if you want to be a provider, be a provider. But not out the gate, not as no girlfriend. Oh, I wouldn't be doing that.
I agree.
I agree with that. I'm starting not to believe in traditional wives. I'm starting to feel more like your ideal wife. You know, because if a lot of us females are our mothers and our mothers are their grandmothers and grandmothers are their grandmothers and back and back and back. I mean, we could think about hoeing back in the day of Mary Magdalene. I mean, hoeing been going on for a while, you know, and men been doing stupid stuff, you know, like Judas betrayed Jesus for a very long time. So I'm really starting to believe like there is no such thing as tradition, more of ideal. That's just me now.
I love it. We go back to times of concubines, and here's I agree with you, Terry. Traditional folks is gone. That time has come and gone. It's over. This is what it is. That's why we say modern. These are modern times. We have mostly modern men and modern women, and what comes along with those groups. But the argument is more. We have modern women, and we're looking for modern women with traditional values at absolute best. But yeah, if you're born after a certain year, by default, to some of you, no fault of your own, you a modern woman because you're born in a modern world with modern.
Absolutely.
Yeah, daggone right.
Yeah, absolutely. And AD, I was going to say, like, you know, I know you would say earlier how, you know, this is your home, this is who you are. If they're not following on your track, yada yada yada. Okay, but would you say that same thing about old girl that you hopped up on a panel with on Pineapple last week? I mean, she was on the same mind frame that you're on. If you're not following on my path, then you're gonna have to keep it pushing. How come it's okay for a man to, you know, say follow my track, but a woman can't say that? What if her track is better? I'm not saying that she's gonna lead you, but some women are equipped to be an amazing leader. You know? So
okay,
it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them.
Okay.
Well, that's two problems with what you're saying, Tyranny. It's two things. It's a problem now. Look now. When you say that, okay. So you said what did you say? Okay, so you saying that it's okay. You saying that I'm saying that she was on the same.
No, like what's wrong with? She came up there looking for something not more specific, but on her track. But you guys were trying to down her for wanting someone to be on her track.
What's her track?
And so you coming from the perspective, Tierney, that women choose. Like she was moving like a man almost.
I mean, right. Women do choose. You guys are chosen. I mean, like, let's think about it. You know, a lot of us pretty women, we have options. So we choose just like y'all choose. You know, I can have a man that says, Saturday, I want to marry you today. Yo quiero tu amor. But I'm like, nah. You know?
So I got a question for you, Tyranny. Is it more ugly women than pretty women?
No, I think there's more pretty women than ugly women.
Okay, so there's not enough men to go around.
It's not enough cute men to go around. You're right. That's why we choose.
Cute no. Pretty evaluates to more money. So somebody can't be. They can't all be on the same level. So the man with the biggest bucks got to get the prettiest women. So
Nah,
somebody
because
got to
we deal
take
with a
something
lot of
less than what
scrubs.
they might desire.
Heathen knows we deal with a lot of scrubs. We deal with a lot of men that we have to build up. So I
Well, what
mean,
that make you?
I got money, baby. So that
That
makes
don't
me
mean
a
nothing
high
to a
value
man.
woman. Huh?
The men got the same amount of money as you,
Some of them
but
don't.
there's more of you.
But some of them don't. But that doesn't deteriorate me from, seeing what they're about mentally.
You see,
You know?
you see where you going wrong. You taking the same route as she doing. You value yourself for value, but you can't value. Men don't do that. They value feminine assets.
There you go.
Okay, well, you guys are gonna have a big pool of women to choose from. Because
What?
every woman, if you treat her right, not every woman, because some of these hoes is ratchet, but most women, if you treat them right, they're gonna be feminine and it's gonna come natural. So a lot of you guys take strength and courage and say, "Oh no, that's too masculine." There's nothing wrong with a courageous woman.
Courageous in what way?
Courageous
It's not
and
necessarily we don't want that burning ambition and desire in that woman. It can be supportive, but it's not necessary.
I don't want no courageous woman. Whoa, that's
So you want a timid woman? A woman that don't know how to do
I
nothing?
don't want no courageous. Well, I don't want my woman trying to jump in front of no hot lead, and for me, that's bad. No, don't be courageous. Be timid behind me. Yes.
Be timid behind
be
you.
scared. Call me to come kill that spider in the bathroom. You see what I'm saying?
Is that what we're saying? A spider?
Yeah.
No, these women that they look for, you ain't gonna find no assertive woman, assertive women out front. And they got a career, they got doing all of that. Lady the other day on Pineapple, AD got on there and said, what makes you deserve to get what you asking for? She deserved everything she asked for. She didn't say she was high and mighty or nothing else. She had all the characteristics of a woman that a modern day woman has. She got a nice income, she a nice body, she fit, she's friendly. She was all of these things. And when I saw AJ,
that was not very feminine at all. What she was doing, she was up there just leading with all her masculine values. You can't go up there and say, I got my own stuff. I got this and I want that, and I got this and I got a job. That's just being a simply a citizen adult. That's just a regular citizen adult requirement.
No, it's not. A lot of these women
yes, it does. It's the only thing. Most men don't really value that. They only look at your feminine assets and and how attractive you are.
And
men buy what they can get.
Y'all just
let me show us. I can bring out another illustration here real quick. All right. We got this woman here.